Love tricks you into thinking you've got it all figured out. Then an app slaps you with the truth. I'm Jake Sullivan, a 32-year-old software engineer in Seattle. My wife, Chloe Bennett, is a 29-year-old marketing guru. We had the dream, a fancy Belltown apartment, cash flowing like water, and plans for a kid. Life looked like an Instagram highlight reel. But dreams don't always stick to the script. We'd been trying for a baby for a year. Chloe turned it into a military operation with an app called Fertile Finder. She tracked ovulation like a CIA agent, made me eat kale, and banned plastic cookware. It was intense, but I went along. I wanted a kid too. Then Chloe got pregnant. I was over the moon, thinking we'd be a happy family. But she stayed cold, distant, like I was a stranger. One night, I checked Fertile Finder to learn about pregnancy. I saw dates marked for trying when I wasn't even home. My stomach dropped. I hacked into Chloe's phone. We shared passcodes, because we're modern. Her texts with some gym bro named Ryan were a punch to the gut. She wasn't just cheating. She was trying to pass his kid off as mine. Stick around for this drama. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming. Seattle's got this vibe where everyone pretends they're living in a postcard. Chloe and I were the poster couple for it. Our Belltown apartment had floor-to-ceiling windows with Puget Sound views. I coded for a tech company, pulling in big bucks. Chloe ran marketing campaigns that made people buy overpriced sneakers. We were loaded, with the Tesla and vacations in Hawaii. Chloe's Instagram was a masterpiece. She posted us sipping cocktails at rooftop bars or posing by the Space Needle. Her captions screamed perfect couple vibes, like live slow, love deep. I just wanted burgers and football, but I played along. We looked like we stepped out of a rom-com. Everyone envied us. But we wanted more than likes. We dreamed of a kid. Not because it was trendy, but because we'd planned it since our dating days. Over wine in Napa, Chloe said she wanted a baby with my blue eyes and her smile. I said we needed enough cash for a college fund first. Last year, our investments hit 6 figures, so we decided to go for it. Chloe found Fertile Finder, her new obsession. She called it the GPS for getting pregnant. At first, I thought it was cute. She tracked her cycle, checked her temperature, and made me choke down quinoa salads. Your swimmers need nutrients, Jake, she'd say. I shrugged, figuring she knew best. But things got weird fast. Our love life turned into a schedule. Fertile Finder marked go time with red hearts. Chloe would yell, "Tonight's the night. Skip the beer, it slows your boys down." I felt like a race car driver stuck in her pit crew. Sex became a chore, all business, no fun. She swapped our aluminum pans for ceramic ones. Heavy metals mess with hormones, she claimed. I muttered, the only thing messed up is my life. I tried to keep things romantic. I booked jazz nights at Pike Place or drives to Whidbey Island. Chloe just rolled her eyes. I'm focused on the big picture, Jake. Her new hobby was the gym. She said it was for pregnancy prep. She raved about Ryan, her personal trainer. He pushes me to my limits. She'd beam. I thought she just wanted a perfect butt for Instagram. One night, I caught her texting at midnight. Work friend, she said, brushing me off. I found a gym receipt in her jacket pocket. It read, "Great session, Chloe, Ryan." I figured it was nothing. Just a workout. But that receipt, and Fertile Finder, were about to blow my world apart. I didn't know it yet, but I was already standing on a landmine. Then one morning, Chloe burst into the kitchen, glowing. "Jake, I'm pregnant," she announced. I hugged her, thinking we'd made it. But her smile felt off, like it was meant for a camera, not me. Something in my gut whispered trouble was coming. Chloe stood in our kitchen, waving a pregnancy test like it was a winning lottery ticket. I was floored, my latte forgotten on the counter. I hugged her, shouting, "We did it." But her smile was thin, like something you'd see in a toothpaste ad. She posted the test on Instagram with #babyonboard before even talking to me. I wondered why she cared more about likes than us. I thought the pregnancy would fix everything. No more Fertile Finder boot camp. No more kale smoothies. I pictured us picking out cribs, laughing over baby names. But Chloe stayed distant, like I was her annoying co-worker. I tried to spark some joy, buying Seahawks tickets for a game. She barely looked up from her phone at the stadium. "I'm tired, Jake," she said, texting non-stop. I swallowed my frustration, blaming pregnancy hormones. But she started vanishing for hours, saying she had yoga classes or doctor visits. She never shared details. It felt like I was living with a ghost. One day, I found a gym receipt in her bag. It said, "Thanks, Chloe, Ryan, PT. Ryan, the trainer she kept mentioning. He's helping me stay fit," she said when I asked. I nodded, but his name stuck in my head like a bad song. Something wasn't adding up. One night, while Chloe showered, humming some pop tune, I grabbed her phone. I wasn't snooping, okay, maybe I was. I opened Fertile Finder, thinking I'd learn about pregnancy to be a better dad. The app showed a calendar with red hearts for trying days. I scrolled back, chuckling at Chloe's obsessive tracking. Then I froze. October 15th had a heart. I was in San Francisco that day, stuck in a tech conference. No way I was home. October 22nd, another heart. I'd worked until 2 a.m. that night, crashing without touching her. My heart pounded. Chloe wasn't sloppy. She tracked everything like a scientist. I checked my work calendar to be sure. 3 days in the month before she got pregnant didn't match. I wasn't home. But Fertile Finder said she tried. With who? Those red hearts felt like warning signs, screaming that my perfect life was a lie. I knew I had to dig deeper. I sat in our quiet Belltown apartment, Chloe's phone in my hand. Fertile Finder's red hearts burned into my eyes. Her shower kept running, her voice echoing through the pop song. My gut screamed betrayal, but I needed proof. I typed our shared passcode, because we're so open, and opened her Instagram. What I found shattered me. Ryan Baxter, her gym bro, filled her messages. "Meet me at 8, Jim?" One said. "You push me to my limits," she replied. My stomach churned. Then I saw it, "Jake won't suspect a thing." I wanted to smash the phone. Ryan's next text made it worse, "My wife would kill me if she knew." This guy was married too. I kept scrolling, each message a knife to my chest. Chloe sent him a photo in tight gym clothes, saying, "Thanks for keeping me fit." I could hear her flirty tone in my head. But the real kicker was a month-old text, "Your blue eyes and brown hair match Jake's. No one will question it." She planned it. Chloe picked Ryan to trick me into raising his kid. It was like a cheap thriller, and I was the clueless hero. I screenshotted everything, my hands shaking. I wanted to storm into the bathroom and scream. But I'm a coder, I solve problems logically. I emailed a divorce lawyer a friend recommended, attaching the screenshots. "Need help now," I wrote. That night, I didn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw those red hearts mocking me. I wondered if Chloe ever loved me or just saw me as a bank account and a patsy. Morning came, and Chloe waltzed out in her silk robe, all smiles. "Up early, huh?" she said, pouring coffee. I stared at her, hiding my rage. "Couldn't sleep," I muttered. I wasn't ready to confront her yet. I needed my lawyer's advice. She had no idea I'd seen her dirty little script. My lawyer got back to me that afternoon. I was at work, pretending to debug code. "You've got solid evidence," he said. "File for divorce. Demand a paternity test when the kid's born. Don't sign anything until you know." It felt like I'd been handed a loaded gun. I was done playing Chloe's game. That night, I came home to find her editing a pregnancy photo for Instagram. #MomLife, she captioned it. I cleared my throat. "Chloe, we need to talk." She looked up, annoyed. "What now? More baby name ideas?" I didn't flinch. I saw Fertile Finder. Days marked when I wasn't home. "And your texts with Ryan." Her face went white, like she'd seen a ghost. She stammered, "Jake, it's not what you think." I held up my hand. "I've got screenshots. You slept with him. You tried to pin his kid on me." She started crying, but I wasn't buying it. "You picked a guy who looks like me so no one would suspect," I said, voice sharp. "You think I'm an idiot?" She sobbed, "I swear the baby's yours." "I feel it," I laughed bitterly. "Feel it? You tracked Ryan's hookups like a project manager." I laid it out. "I filed for divorce. I want a paternity test. If the kid's mine, I'll step up. If not, you and Ryan are on your own." She collapsed on the couch, begging. "I didn't mean it. I wanted a baby for us," I snapped. "For us? Or for your Instagram story?" I grabbed my keys and walked out. Her cries echoed behind me. I moved to a small apartment by Lake Union the next day. Her texts flooded my phone, apologies, please, promises to change. I ignored them. The real fight was coming, and I was ready. Moving out of Belltown felt like amputating a limb. But I needed space from Chloe's lies. My phone blew up with texts from friends and family. "How could you abandon your pregnant wife?" they demanded. I didn't hold back. I told them about Fertile Finder, Ryan, and her plan to scan me. Most shut up fast. Some still judged me. Chloe's aunt sent a long voicemail about manly duty. I replied, tell her to lecture Ryan. The divorce was a war zone. Chloe wanted our apartment, saying she needed it for the baby. I scoffed. So you can post hashtag single mom goals? No way. I pushed to sell the place and split the cash. My lawyer backed me up. The court didn't make me pay alimony. Chloe's high-flying job meant she didn't need my money. Hearing that felt like scoring a touchdown. We split our savings and investments down the middle. Fair enough. But the baby loomed over everything. If it was mine, I'd be tied to Chloe for years. The thought made my skin crawl. She kept calling, leaving voicemails. Jake, we can fix this. She'd plead. I deleted them, focusing on my new life, work, beers with buddies, freedom. Chloe's Instagram was still active. She posted photos with her bump, captioned stronger every day. I wanted to comment, strong enough to ruin my life? But I stayed quiet. I wasn't going to be the bitter ex online. I just wanted the truth about the kid. Waiting for the baby felt like waiting for a server to crash. I checked my lawyer's emails daily, dodging Chloe's calls. Finally, she texted, our son's here. The photo showed a cute kid, but I felt nothing. No dad vibes, no connection. I worried I was cold, but deep down, I knew why. I demanded a DNA test. Chloe stalled, saying she was exhausted from labor. I wasn't having it. You tried to scam me, I said. Test now, or my lawyer steps in. She caved. 2 weeks later, the results came, not my kid. Relief hit me like a cold beer on a hot day. But I was angry too. Chloe stole my chance to be a dad, turning it into a twisted game. She called, screaming the test was wrong. I know he's yours, she insisted. I cut her off. Send the results to Ryan. He's the daddy, not me. Ryan bailed on her. He was married, with a kid of his own, and wanted no part of this. Chloe threatened to tell his wife. I shrugged. Go for it. I'd love to see that explosion. She was alone now, with the baby she wanted so badly. I felt free but scarred. Chloe's lies cost me my trust and love. I didn't hate the kid, it wasn't his fault. But I was done with her drama. She got her happily ever after as a single mom. I got my life back. Looking back, this whole mess feels like a bad movie, with Fertile Finder as the villain. Chloe burned our life down, but I'm not the victim. I'm the guy who caught her game and walked away. She wanted a baby at any cost, and she paid the price, alone, no husband, no Ryan. I still dream of being a dad someday. A kid with my blue eyes, maybe my bad jokes. But trust is hard now. It's like debugging code with no error messages. Seattle's still my home, but I see it differently. No more Instagram filters, just real life. Chloe's probably still posting hashtag mom life photos, pretending she's fine. I'm rebuilding, one step at a time. No apps, no lies. If this drama hit you hard, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Got a betrayal story? Drop it in the comments, but keep it real, no tears.